Queen Tribe. This Coach Rod here, back with a second podcast for the day. Told y'all gonna be hitting hard. We got another podcast coming up, and talking about spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. What y'all gotta understand is, and I'm gonna use spiritual warfare. I'm gonna use spiritual warfare to and I'm gonna apply it to dating. I'm gonna apply it to dating, and I'm gonna go over some of the stuff I was talking about earlier today in my video I did today. Cause these podcasts, are gonna coincide together. Earlier today, I talked about signs that a man is a distraction. And I think there's some more signs that I'm going to add to that. So I'm going to do a part 2 to that. I might even do a part 2 to this right here. But, I was talking about signs that you are, dealing with a man that is a distraction. And I gave y'all some signs. You're dealing with a man that is a distraction. Inconsistency. Inconsistency is a sign. The man saying one thing, but he not doing it. Saying that he loves you, saying that he want to build with you, he want a wife, and he's God-fearing, but he don't follow it out. He want a relationship, he want to get married, but he don't. He's not. He's just inconsistent. You got to figure out, I don't understand why he don't call or text. And another sign was he ghosts you and come back. Like I said, you first met him. He said he's looking for a wife. He said you the one and all this good stuff. He said he's a Christian. Are you a Christian? And that foolishness that they tell y'all. Do you fear God and all that? I fear God. But yet and still, he ghosted you from time to time for a couple of days and he come back. And like I said, most majority of the time when a man is inconsistent, when the man ghosting and coming back, he's entertaining other women. And he pretty much he wants you to be on rotation. He want to be on rotation. So what you got to realize, like I said, every man that comes in your life is not from God. The majority of men in 2021 that comes in your life is going to be a distraction. Okay? There's one man out there that God has for you. It's going to be the man that God has for you. He's out there, but it's only going to be one man. And because you're a woman, because you're attractive, you always going to attract all types of men. You're always going to attract men. Men are going to approach you, and you're going to attract men. Some of y'all might say, well, I ain't getting approached. This don't apply to every woman. Some reason why some women don't get approached. The main reason why some women don't get approached is that men are feminized and they don't know how to pursue women. They don't know how to hunt no more. But that's another video for another day. But the most men that approaches you, the majority of men that approaches you are a distraction. They're either going to be sent from God or sent from the devil. And what a lot of queens go wrong at, a lot of women go wrong at, they entertain a distraction and they wonder why they can't get the king. They entertain a distraction and they wonder why they can't get the man that God has for them. Because every time God trying to send that man in your life, you got a distraction in the way. This is why I tell y'all entertain these clowns. Y'all let these men tell y'all to do something. Y'all do everything these men say do. You do everything these men say do. But if you tell these men no, you're not doing stupid stuff. Like for an example, send me some pictures of you. He just met you, and maybe he want to see some pictures of you. Sometimes they'll say, "Send me some pictures of you." Some women will sit right there and send the picture. Send me something You could be dating a man, and you know, maybe y'all long distance, and you know, he wants you to send him something to stimulate his mind. If you don't send it, you know, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no good woman and all this stuff here. I need you to send this here. And the average, not all, but a lot of women send the man inappropriate pictures of their body, or it might be appropriate pictures. When you just meet a man, you don't know this man, you don't send men pictures. Y'all need to stop doing everything these men tell y'all to do. Stop it. Some women submit, watch this now. Somebody might get offended. Y'all know it's tight, but it's right on my podcast. Watch this now. Some women submit to a man more than they submit to God. Some women obey a man more than they obey God. Do you hear me? Because it's wrong, watch this now, it's wrong for a woman to be on her back outside of marriage, right? And the Bible say what? Free for fornication. But some women, not all, I ain't talking about all women, but some women, they can obey a man, they do everything a man say, but they don't do everything God say. Huh? Hello? I can't hear nobody. Some women will do everything what a man say, but cannot do everything what God say. If y'all will obey God and submit to God like you submit to a man, you have a whole lot of less problems in your life. When you tell a man no, that you ain't gonna do something that you don't want to do, guess what's gonna happen? He gonna say she's stuck up. Now I ain't gonna say a man. I'm talking about a grown boy. Grown boys don't like women who got morals. Grown boys don't like women who have values. Grown boys don't like women who have boundaries. They like women who let them come in their life, creep into their life, and just tell them what to do, and they do everything what they say do. Grown boys like that. But women who have morals, women who have values, women who have boundaries, grown boys call them stuck up. Do you understand me? So when you stand and tell these grown boys, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not sending you no picture, I'm not doing that. Whenever a grown boy asks you to do something that you don't want to do, that go against your boundaries, that go against your morals, tell him no. Stop doing everything these men tell y'all to do. Because you're going to save yourself a whole bunch of headache, a whole bunch of time and energy by rejecting these grown boys' requests. This is why a lot of women end up in a relationship 5 or 6 months and years with a grown boy, because you do everything the boy tell you to do. Do this, you're doing it. Do that, you're doing it. Do this, and y'all don't even be in a relationship. Some women can just meet the man, and the man got you doing something that you know you don't want to do, and you tell the man no. He asks you again, and then then you finally do it. Tell him no. If he keep asking you, walk away from him. He gonna say she's stuck up, then he gonna go about his business. You see what I'm saying? The reason why God can't bring the right man in your life, some of y'all, not all women, but we God can't bring the right man in your life because you entertaining the distraction. Stop entertaining the distraction from the devil. He come to distract you from your husband. A lot of women are entertaining a distraction. A lot of women are dating a distraction. A lot of women are married to a distraction. Distractions come to get you outside of the will of God. And God cannot bring a husband in some of y'all life because you entertaining, because you so tied to a distraction. But you think it's God. You know, it's mighty funny to me. A woman can meet a man, right? And the man, like I said, he talks about God. The first thing he gonna say, are you a Christian? Do you fear God? Yes, I fear God. The first thing they gonna say, and half of them, it's a bunch of BS anyway. When they say that, The majority of them was a bunch of bull crap. Right? They come in your life with that foolishness. I fear God. I love the Lord and all this stuff here. You my wife and all this stuff here. And then you fall for it. And then they nice to you. They charming you. And some of them don't ask directly for your body, for sex, but they ask indirectly. They do some stuff. And you so naive. And some of y'all not even naive. You just pick Misha. You want to be picked. So you let the man talk it out your panties. Now the man on top of you making noise, putting that hammer on you. Now the hammer good. Watch this now. Now you think that this God. You think that this God because you on somebody else urinate. Me and this man, we met and the chemistry was so good. Oh my God, the chemistry was so amazing. And we had a deep connection. Deep connection. But he broke up with me and he left me for somebody else. And I want to know, I know this God that brought this man in my life. And I want to know, how can I get him back? Girl, that is a distraction. Do you understand me? Because God ain't going to see nobody in your life that's going to get you on your back, talk you out your panties, and get you on your back. And you talking about a connection, that's not no connection. You talking about God, that's not God. That's not God. That's the devil. We are in a spiritual battle. We are in a spiritual warfare. Do you understand this right here? The devil send men in your life to ruin your life. He send men with what spirit? The Jezebel spirit. The Jezebel spirit is designed to ruin a person's life. Do you understand it here? Some women. And one thing what y'all got to start doing, stop taking up for the man that hurt y'all. Stop protecting the man that's hurting you. That weak spirit that some of y'all got, I don't want to hurt his feeling, Coach Rod. I don't want to hurt his feeling. Some of y'all, I'm not going to speak nothing bad on you, but that spirit can get you in the ground. That spirit can get you 6 foot in the ground. Taking up for the man who hurting you. Taking up for the man who emotionally abusing you. Taking up for the man who do dumb stuff. You take up for the man who call you out your name. You take up for the man who take pictures of other girls and send to your phone. I don't want to hurt your feeling, Coach Rock. That weak spirit gonna have you behind in the ground. It's gonna have you behind on depression medication. It's gonna have you behind going to send a therapist. Being weak. You gotta stop being weak and get a backbone and learn how to fight. We are in a fight. Do you understand me? If you are a child of God, if you are a Christian, if you are a God-fearing woman, you are in a fight. First Timothy 6:12 say what? Fight the good fight of faith. You are in a fight. You cannot win the battle on the spiritual battle being weak. You got to stand up and fight. The one thing about a lot of women, some of y'all are just weak. And that's why I tell especially the teens, oh my goodness. Woo, that's why I tell my teens, y'all need to sit down, boy. Y'all, some of y'all, they just so weak. But I give them a pass because they're young. Listen to me now. That weak spirit y'all got, you want to protect the man who putting his hands on you? You want to protect the man who emotionally abusing you? You want to protect the man who taking pictures of other females and put them all on Facebook and snap so you can see them? And then you want to protect him? Coach, I don't want to block him because I don't want to hurt his feelings. That spirit, that's what y'all don't understand. You dealing with a spirit. And that spirit coming to destroy you. The devil want to destroy you. That young lady, watch this now, that young woman, that beautiful young woman who husband shot her in Orlando that was a pastor. She died before her time because of the Jezebel spirit. That man had a Jezebel spirit on her. And whenever a man beat women, whenever a man hit women, he has a Jezebel spirit. And that spirit is so manipulative. It's so seductive. And what that man did was he uses his influence. He used his power to tell that young lady, because when they first met at a church service, watch this now, watch how that spirit worked. Watch how this Jezebel spirit worked. Now, the pastor who shot his wife in Orlando, watch this now. You can't tell me that man had no spirit in him. I'm going to show y'all something with this here now. He called her to the office. They met at a church service. She was in the church service. She was engaged to another man. He called her to the office, to the front of the church, and get what he said? He asked her, "Are you married?" "No, I'm engaged." She said, "No, I'm engaged. God told me to tell you to break up with that man. I'm your husband." Guess what she do? She go break up with the man that she was engaged to, marrying the Jezebel spirit pastor. And the whole time she was married to the man, what he did, cheated on her, beat her, drag her through the mud. But what she did, well, and she was a sweet woman. She don't know better, like a lot of women, naive, protecting the man who trying to kill you, protecting the man who trying to hurt you. Oh, when the brother was fighting him because he put his hands on him. "Oh, don't hurt him, don't hurt him." That weak spirit that y'all got, protecting the man that the devil set in your life, protecting the man that the devil set in your life to destroy you, you are protecting the distraction. "Oh, don't hurt him." When I say block him and go no contact, Coach Rod, I don't want to hurt his feelings. Oh, Lord. The devil going to eat you alive. Do you hear me? With that weak spirit that some of y'all got, that jellyback spirit some of y'all got, Satan going to eat you alive with that spirit. The Jezebel spirit is going to destroy you. The Jezebel spirit going to have your butt on medication with that jellyback spirit. You have to get a backbone. If you want to win in dating in 2021, you got to understand this right here. If you want to win, you got to put on the whole armor of God and fight. Do you understand me? You cannot fight the devil being a jellyback, being a weakly diggity. "Oh my God, Coach Rod, I don't want to hurt his daddy feeling. I don't want to hurt his family feelings. I met his family. If I block him, I don't want to hurt their feeling." Y'all know how I feel. Block the whole family. Block everybody that connected to him. Listen to me. A toxic person that disrespect you, block the whole family. Block everybody that connected to him. You are in a spiritual battle. Some of y'all just too weak. You gotta get a backbone. Oh my God, some of y'all just, "I don't want to hurt his feeling." The man call you a B. The man dogging you out. The man cheating on you. You talking about you don't want to hurt his feelings? You're not hurting his feelings. Watch this. We are in a spiritual battle. You cannot fight this fight being a weakly deekly. You're being so weak with a jellyback. Don't you understand you got Christ on the inside of you? Christ wasn't no jellyback. Christ was a strong man. You got the Holy Spirit on the inside of you. You got the spirit of boldness. You cannot be shy and timid and passive and walk on eggshells when you meet a man and win in spiritual warfare while you're dating in 2021. Watch this. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against authorities, against powers of the dark world, and spiritual and the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you will be able to stand your ground after you have done everything to stand. Do you understand me? You got to put on the whole armor of God and stand your ground. Stop being a jelly bag. Stop letting men come in your life and tell you what to do, and you do everything the man say do. Stop doing that. You can't not be a jelly bag if you want to win in dating in 2021. You cannot be a jelly bag if you want to attract a good man, a God-fearing man, a kingdom man. You cannot be a jelly bag. So many women out here are just jelly bags. Pick me your spirit. Just jelly bag. Do everything the man say do. You let a man take away your voice. Come on now. You let a man control you from the beginning of the relationship. Do this. Do that. Do that. Okay. Do this. Y'all gotta come. Some of y'all, not all y'all. Some of y'all gotta come into America's spirit. Bark like a dog. Ruff, ruff. A big dog. Woof, woof. You got to come into America's spirit, okay? Stop doing everything these men tell you to do. Resist these men. Resist the devil. Watch this now. Watch this. Some of these crazy women came on here. Your only relationship advice to women is keep your leg closed. Yeah. You know why? Watch this now. Watch this. You know why I keep telling y'all that right there? Because when you keep your legs closed, you are doing what God's word say. Watch this. When you keep your legs closed, you are doing what God's word say. Watch this. What God's word say? James 4:7. Submit yourself unto God and resist the devil, he will flee from you. You hear me? When you keep your legs closed, the distraction gonna leave you. When you keep your legs closed, the man that was brought in your life by the devil, he gonna leave you when you keep your legs closed. Do you understand that? That's why I keep telling y'all to keep your leg closed. Because when you keep your leg closed, you are submitting to God and you are resisting the devil. And when you submit to God and resist the devil, he's going to flee from you. When you submit to God and resist the devil, the grown boy going to leave you alone. When you stand your ground and stop being a pushover, stop being a little wussy, and stand your ground and hold a boy accountable to your boundaries, he is going to resist. He's going to leave you alone. When you, listen to me now, when you let a man know that you're not going to let him walk all over you, guess what you're doing? You resisting that spirit. You submitting to God and you resisting that spirit. We are in a spiritual battle. These men come in your life with all these manipulation, game, controlling. And you know the email I just read about the little young girl, 19, and she's a beautiful young lady. She's a sweetheart. And she didn't did nothing wrong. She just didn't know. And I'm glad she reached out to me. But you see how that spirit operates in these men? Very slick. He was slick. He was slick. You know, where you live. You see what I'm saying? Where you live. And see, and then, okay, when I see you tomorrow, you got two choices. You hug or kiss. You see that little slick stuff the devil try to do to the naive young women, young girls? But guess what, y'all? She found her uncle, her big brother, Coach Rod, on YouTube. And because she found her big brother, Coach Rod, on YouTube, and she emailed her big brother, Coach Rod, on YouTube, and Coach Rod got done 2 podcasts. And the reason why Coach Rod was yelling, because I was fighting those spirits. You hear me? I was speaking against those spirits that try to take that little girl's life. I was talking against those spirits. I wasn't yelling at her. I was yelling at those spirits. Because Coach Rod get mad when he see the spirit on a man life, on a young little grown boy life, trying to hurt the little queens. Coach Rod love his little queens. Coach Rod love his little sisters. Coach Rod love his little nieces. If you ever want to get Coach Rod mad, mess with one of my little ones. Mess with my teenagers. She emailed her big brother Rod, her Uncle Rod. And guess what? I stepped in for her. I showed her the red flags. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to fight with y'all. We are in a spiritual battle out here, man. This ain't no joke out here. When I get on here and do my podcasts, I'm doing spiritual warfare. And what then God showed me that when I'm doing my podcasts and my videos, I'm breaking the chains. God is breaking the chains off women's lives. Women are getting delivered. Women are getting set free. Women are getting delivered from the enemy, from the spirit of Jezebel, who like to come in women's life. They creep in women's life, control naive women, manipulate naive women, get them on their back, take their money, drive their car. You see what I'm saying? Dog them out, cheat on them, call them stupid, call them dumb, call them a B, lower their self-esteem down. You know why? Because the devil wants you to be broke, busted, and disgusted. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, y'all. This is spiritual warfare. These men come in your life, come in your life. A lot of these men have been sent from the pits of hell to ruin your life, to destroy you, like that young lady who got killed in Orlando by her pastor, by her husband. Excuse me. Cause once that spirit got onto that man, you can't tell me he had no demon in him. Cause he shot that girl. Boom. This is what he did. He stood on top of her and went to unloading that gun. Bow, 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 bow. That was a spirit in that man. You hear me? The devil want to kill you. The devil don't like you. He come to kill, steal, and destroy. We are in spiritual warfare. It's spiritual battle. So when I'm telling y'all to walk away from a man who cussing you out, calling you out your name, if you don't leave that man alone, that man going to be putting his hands on you more than likely. Or he may not put his hands on you, but he going to tear you down emotionally to the point where you're going to have suicidal thoughts. There are so many women that I have coached. Do y'all hear me? There are so many women that I have coached are having suicidal thoughts over a man. The spirit of Jezebel. We are in spiritual warfare, baby. There's no game out here. I want y'all to understand how serious this is, queens. And this is why I tell my teens, sit down somewhere. Don't date, sit down. Because y'all don't know what y'all doing out here. This is spiritual warfare. Listen to me now. A lot of these men are hurt because they go on YouTube. They listen to the alpha simp dude, the pill guy, all these pill dudes. Then you got the men movement, men going their own way, and all these different movements. These men are wired and trained to hate women. These men are up under the influence of an evil spirit. You hear me? The alpha man, that's an evil spirit. Do you hear me? That's a foul spirit that these men are coming up under. And that foul spirit from the devil, it want to dog women out. So when I tell y'all, do not take a man back for cussing you out, listen to what I'm telling y'all. That is a distraction from the pits of hell. Do you understand me? That's why I'm telling y'all, don't take a man back who disrespect you with their mouth. He is a distraction. Men who disrespect women with their mouth is from the devil. Men who try to get women on their back is from the devil. That's his plan. He don't want you to get married and have godly offspring. He don't want you to be abstinence. He hate abstinence. He don't want that. He wants you on your back. So when I tell y'all, keep your leg closed, you are submitting yourself to God, according to James 4:7, and you resisting the devil, and guess what? They're going to flee from you. That spirit gonna leave you alone. That is your protection. Whenever you keep your leg closed, all them foul spirits gonna be gone. They gone. They can't handle it. This is why I get bothered when I know I got queens out here laying down for a man 1 and 2 and 3 months. This is why I get bothered. This is why I get on here and yell on this podcast because I know what y'all doing. You allowing this spirit to ruin your life. You getting all these soul ties in your body and your soul. This is why I be telling y'all you gotta have some dignity about yourself. You gotta have some dignity about yourself. You can't just be loose and slang yourself all over the place like this here. We are in spiritual battle. This is why I tell y'all, don't take a man back from disrespect you with his mouth. That's of the devil. I don't care he call his mama. I don't care he call his daddy. I don't care he call his uncle, his auntie, his brother, his sister, his cousin, his grandpappy, his grandmammy. The answer is no. Do not take a grown boy back for calling you out your name. See, this is what they do. They come in your life. They keep in your life. I want to get married. I want to marry you. You so fine. You so pretty. I'll make you my wife. I want to marry you, girl. Are you a Christian? Do you fear God? Yeah, I fear God. Yeah, I fear God too. And then most women, they oh my God, this is God sent. And then once he gets you, now he gonna try to get you on your back. You see what I'm saying? And then if he can't get you on your back, he gonna get mad at you, call you out your name, lower your self-esteem down, and then you gonna break up with him. Watch this. You gonna break up with him, and then now he gonna go start sending flowers, coming to your house. He gonna call his mama, his old stupid ignorant house. Dumb mama gonna call you. Take my son back, please. He doing all this stuff here. Cause you know why he wanna get you back for? Let me tell you something. Watch this now. Y'all queens don't know. Men get revenge. Do you understand me? Grown boys, toxic men get revenge. When a man call you out your name, right? Because he mad cause you ain't getting none. You break up with the man, and the man trying to come back in your life, right? He's sending flowers. You keep rejecting him. He come over to your house, knock on your door with his best friend. You keep rejecting him. He send his mama. Mama, go call the girl for me. The mama call. You reject the mama. Don't you never let that man back in your life. Because you hear me? Because if you take that man back, if that man happen to get you on your back, that man is going to run you in the mud. Because that man he mad with you. Trust me, I'm a man. He want to get revenge. Because you going to break up with me. You're going to break up with me. And he ain't going to start trying. He going to keep trying. He's not going to stop trying. It's going to be 3 years. He going to be still texting you. Still calling you. Still sending flowers. Still doing the stupid stuff he doing. He ain't gonna start trying. That demon ain't gonna leave. Know what? That demon ain't gonna leave you alone. That evil spirit ain't gonna leave you alone. He gonna keep on coming at you. You don't make that spirit mad in that boy. And because you don't reject him so much, you don't make him spend all that money on them flowers. The homeboy he don't send to your house, you reject him and you reject his mama. Girl, if you let that man get in your life, that man will come in your life and you could accept him back. And he will marry you. He'll be on his best behavior. Oh, you want him to get married? Okay, I'm going to get married. He gonna be on his best behavior. And when he marry you and get you on your back, he gonna dog you out. He gonna get revenge. Once you leave a man, don't take him back. Don't take him back. Once you leave, because he gonna get revenge. Men not like women. You understand me? That spirit gonna get mad. This is why a lot of women are married to a man and they getting dogged out. Because you married a distraction. You marry a man that was assigned by the devil to ruin your life. This is why a lot of women who are married and their husband cheating on them. This is why a lot of women who are married and their husband still messing around with the baby mama, texting the baby mama, because they married a distraction. They married the man that the devil sent in their life to destroy them. And those same women got the man on Facebook, me and babe. And y'all like, oh my God, I wish I had that. She got a husband on Facebook. Girl, she married a distraction. She married the man that the devil sent in her life. And she's not going to put on Facebook the man cheating on her. She's not going to put on Facebook he watching nasty movies. He watching porn. She's not gonna put that on there. She's not gonna put on Facebook that he cheating on her with them Instagram models. She's not gonna put that on there. She married a distraction, and y'all around here talking about you wish you had that. No, you don't. So many women are married. They are married to a distraction. They married to the man that the devil sent in their life to ruin their life. Every man that come in your life is not from God. Do you understand me? Listen to me now. The majority of men that approaches you, you look good, you fine, you got a nice body, they coming. They coming. They coming. And they ain't coming to just play game with you. They coming to lay you down and give you a soul tie and get you hooked. And then they going to run you in the mud. That spirit going to run all over you. So many women have been beat up by that spirit. By the evil spirits. These men who do women wrong, who control women, who hate women, who devalue women, who don't have no respect for women, it's a spirit behind that. Spirit behind that. We are in a spiritual battle. This is not the time for y'all to be weak. I don't want to hurt his feeling, Coach Rod. I don't want to block him. I don't want to hurt his feelings, Coach Rod. You got to be tough. I told one of my little young ones in the email, I say, let me tell you something. When you start dating, you got to get rid of that little weak spirit you got. Because I'm telling you what I know. I told her, dating in this generation, in 2021, and 2020, and here for on, girl, them spirits going to eat your behind up being weak. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You got to fight. You hear me? You got to learn how to fight. Stop letting the devil beat you up. You crying over a man who don't want you. The devil just beating you up and you all depressed. You all losing your hair. You ain't got your glow. Your edges falling out. You depressed over this man, over this clown in the crown. The spirit just lowering your self-esteem down and you don't know what to do. That's a spirit on your life, girl. You got to fight. Get on out here with that little weak stuff. I don't want to hurt your feelings, Coach Rod. These spirits going to beat you up out here. These men going to run you over. Y'all, listen to me. You got to get out that weak spirit. You got to get that jellyback spirit out your life. You got to stand your ground and hold your standards and your boundaries and stand your ground. And whenever a man disrespect your boundaries, cut him loose. Because you're not hurting his feelings. Because when you cut a man off for disrespecting you, guess what he going to do? Guess what that spirit going to do? He going to go find somebody else. Again, submit thyself to God. Resist the devil. He going to flee from you. When you stand your ground against those men who try to come in your life, watch this now, and ruin your life, try to get you outside the will of God, and when you stand your ground and say, no, you're going against my boundary. Where you live, I'm not telling you where I live. That's your boundary. I will not let a man know where I live until we are exclusive, maybe 6 months, 3 to 6 months, until I feel safe. So when a man asks you where you live, nope. I'm not telling you. They're gonna ask you again where you live. I told you before, I'm not telling you. So please do not ask me again, because the answer gonna be no. Alright? Just like that right there. Talk to that spirit. Talk to that spirit like that. You're not gonna hurt his feelings. That's how you resist the devil. That's how you submit to God and resist the devil. And when you talk to him like that right there, he's gonna flee from you. He's gonna go from you. You see, y'all complaining about y'all being ghosted. That's the spirits fleeing from you. Because you resisting the devil. Because you keeping your leg closed and they know they can't get none. But y'all talking about, oh, I'm getting rejected, Coach Rod. No, that's them spirits fleeing from you. God got you covered. God is protecting you from those evil spirits. It's not rejection. Being ghosted is not rejection. Being ghosted is protection from the evil spirits. Being ghosted is protecting you from being soul tied to a demonic spirit man who want to come in your life and get on top of you and defile you. You're not being rejected. You being protected from the devil when these grown boys flee from you because you ain't giving your body up. Take pride in your abstinence. Because when he leave you and you ain't gave your body to him, you can walk away with your crown on your head, with your dignity as a woman, knowing that I still got my body. He didn't get the most sacred part of me. I may feel a little rejection. It don't feel good to get rejected. I get that. But guess what? Thank God for protection, baby. He's just not the one. And whenever a man ghosts you because you ain't getting on your back, that just means you ain't met your husband yet. That just means that he is a distraction. It's not rejection. The devil trying to get you off the track, and God just removed the distraction out your life because you don't want to get on your back. That is your protection. So to y'all women want to come in the comment, why you always telling women to keep their leg closed? That's your honest relationship advice? See, those are ungodly women who say that. Those are immoral women who say that. Because they mad because they giving themselves up, so they want to get offended by me teaching women how to have morals and values, and they want to say that. So that's why I say that, because when you keeping your leg closed, you are submitting yourself to God, James 4:7, and you resisting the devil, and guess what? They're going to flee. They're going to flee. Them evil spirits going to flee from you. The evil spirits going to leave you alone. When you keep your leg closed, they're going to leave you alone. And I want y'all to understand it right here. I do believe there are still some men out there is willing to love you and wait. I coached a client the other night, and she and her man practicing abstinence. It's possible. It may not happen overnight. It may not. Good men that be in abstinence may not come a dime in a dozen. But they out there. So when you stand your ground, and when these men leave you alone because they say you stuck up, that's them spirits fleeing from you. That's what y'all gotta realize. Them spirits going out your life. Then y'all think, oh, I'm getting rejected. No. You getting protected by God, baby. God got you covered. Do you understand me? Because every man ain't meant to be in your life. Do y'all understand that right there? Every man not meant to be in your life. Every man ain't meant to be in your life. Every man is not assigned to your life. It's only one man that is assigned to your life, and that is your husband. He out there. When you gonna meet him, I don't know. How long it's gonna take, I don't know. I don't know when you gonna meet him. I'm not no prophet, ain't no psychic. I ain't gonna get him prophesy to y'all and say he coming every week, because I don't know. But there's a man out there that is assigned for you. that has been ordained for you. And if you keep on entertaining the distraction from the devil, all you're going to do is prolong that time. She don't got another soul tie. Oh my God. God be saying she watching Coach Rod video. The devil sending the distraction in her life. 4 months, 3 months, she on her back. I would definitely send her a kingdom man. But now, she's soul tied again. So now I got to sit here with she break that soul tie. See, God ain't going to send you no man. You soul tied to another man. You soul tied. You got all them soul tied from the other men that has not been broken. Because every time you break one soul tie, you get back in another one. Boom, you break that. Every time God wants to send you men, you got a soul tie in your life. This spiritual warfare. When you're dating a man, and you the only one want to be abstinent, that's a distraction. If you with a man, if you're in a relationship with a man, and you the only one want to, and he keep trying to get you on your back, that's a distraction. Some of y'all finna marry a distraction. Some of y'all finna marry a distraction. And I'm telling you now, you're going to catch hell when you marry that man. That man have been sent from the devil. You're going to catch hell. You finna marry a distraction right now. Think about it. Think about it. Don't marry the distraction. Because a real man, he's not gonna want to get you outside of the will of God. A real kingdom man, put it like that. A kingdom man, he's not gonna want to get you outside God's will and keep trying to get you on your back. He gonna honor God with you. A God-fearing man. What I mean by God-fearing, I'm not talking about going to church. Coach Rod, he go to church. Is he God-fearing, sis? Coach Rod, he go to church. Coach Rod, he pray. He pray for you eat. He read his Bible. Yeah, but he trying to get you on your back. Not only one time he tried and repent and got it right and said sorry. He keep trying to get you on your back. He not God-fearing. He's a Pharisee. He religious. Watch this now. Praying before you eat. Praying. Studying your Bible. Going to a church. And then you still want to fornicate and have sex outside of marriage on a continuous basis. You are religious. Do you understand that right there? That's religion. That's not God-fearing. That's religion. A God-fearing man, a kingdom man, he gonna want to wait and honor God with you. Not a man that go to church, not bishop, not pastor, not a man with a title, not prophet, not evangelist. God-fearing. Not all, but a lot of people who have titles, they are religious, but they are not God-fearing. Not going to a building with a name on the First Presbyterian Church of Hollywood, Florida. Those are man-made religion, okay? Those are man-made religions. I'm not saying that that's wrong now. I'm not saying you shouldn't go there. Go there. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with going to a church with a building. I ain't saying it's wrong. But what I'm telling y'all is, y'all got to realize this right here. If a person doing all that, but they ain't living right, they ain't got no character, but they going to church and singing and praising God, and they come back home want to get you in the bed, that's not God-fearing. God-fearing is a person that don't kill, that don't commit adultery, that don't commit fornication. They present abstinent. God-fearing is a person that don't worship, don't worship idols. God-fearing is a person that do not steal, do not kill, do not bear false witness, do not covet their neighbors. They are not jealous. Those are people who are God-fearing, who practice that type of lifestyle. That don't mean they perfect. God-fearing don't mean perfect. You may make some mistakes. That person may fall, but they don't practice killing, stealing, adultery, idol worship. They don't practice this on a daily basis. They don't steal. They don't bear false witness. They don't covet their neighbors. They not walk around in jealousy and hate their brothers. They're not fornicating. See what I'm saying? So when I say God-fearing, I'm talking about your moral conduct. I'm not talking about you praying before you eat. That's not God-fearing. That's religion. Now, the Bible says you're supposed to pray before you eat, yeah, because the Bible says what? Give thanks in all things, give thanks, which is the will of God concerning you. So ain't nothing wrong with you praying before you eat. But while you praying before you eat, you gotta have moral conduct. If the person you with does not have moral conduct, they're not God-fearing. If they don't have a moral character, they're not God-fearing. That's what I mean by God-fearing. I'm not talking about a name on the building. I'm not talking about no organization. I'm not talking about no praying. I'm talking about a person, conduct, character. Character is what makes somebody God-fearing. And whenever you got a man in your life and he does not have character, he is a distraction. We are in spiritual warfare. We are in spiritual battle. And the enemy is sending these men with these spirits in y'all life. And y'all don't even know it. To get you on your back, to get you outside of God's will, to give you an STD, to soul tie you up, and have you so crazy, now you want to take your life. That's the purpose of the Jezebel spirit. The purpose of the Jezebel spirit is to kill you. All these men, alpha men, and all them boys on YouTube with that foolishness, disrespecting women, that spirit is jumping on these men. And they're going to creep into your life. It's in 2 Timothy chapter 3. Read that. They're going to creep into your life. Evil people. Evil people. Have a form of godliness, but lack the power thereof. Ain't nothing sacred. They're not holy. They don't respect God. Read 2 Timothy chapter 3. People with evil spirits. They're going to keep in the lives of silly women. We're in a spiritual battle. Now is not the time to be a jellyback woman. You got to stand your ground and fight. We are in spiritual warfare. Ada Coach Rod, God bless you. My book, the link going to be in the description box. Click on that link. And also the book of the session, the link going to be in the description box as well. God bless y'all. We'll talk soon.